What is going on, YouTube people? Northeast Ohio Sports Cards here for a very expensive mail day. Have a package here. Wanted to open it on camera because it's a little more pricey than what I usually spend on a card typically. So just wanted to make sure that everything was all good. And then I have some other pickups to go over. This was a Myslabs pickup. I bought some cards off Myslabs before. This was the first really big card I bought off Myslabs. And if you're not familiar with the platform, it's definitely worth checking out. As I talk about all the time, if you're in the market for a card, you should be checking every selling platform that there is before you pull the trigger on something. I had the Vlad purple, as you guys and girls may be aware, that I ended up selling. Bought it for $10.50, sold it for $17.50, netted out about $1,700 after shipping and fees, because that was an off eBay deal, and had some money to reinvest back into some stuff. So I'm actually on the fly going to do this in reverse order. I was going to talk about this first, but let's talk about other things first. So I had the $1,700, and I haven't made a complete spend on the profits yet, but I sold that Vlad and I wanted to get back into another Vlad. So I have shown this on stream and I've mentioned it a couple times, and I did post it on IG. I'm a big fan of Topps Chrome Sapphire. His PSA 10s were going for about 1,900. They've come down a little bit now to like 1,700 just within the last week. There was a True Gem Plus on eBay for like 13. I went back and forth with the guy, got it for $10.50, and got $50 in eBay cash. So it ended up being $1,100 with taxes and shipping, but I got $50 in eBay cash. So absolutely gorgeous card. I feel I've talked about this on a couple videos recently that the True Gem Pluses are probably drastically undervalued compared to PSA 10s, but just a gorgeous looking card. Very excited to have this. I don't know if I like this more than the purple. I think I do. I wish it was a PSA 10, whereas the purple out of $2.99 was a PSA 10, but I am very happy with this card. I don't know what I'll do with this yet. If I'll keep it long term or look to move it, I'll probably take it with me to the National and kind of see what happens. But you never know. Get an offer on it. Who knows? But I was excited to pick this back up again. So sold a Vlad, got a Vlad back. So essentially, I traded the PSA 10 purple out of $2.99 for this card and $650 in cash, if you want to look at it that way. $650 in cash and this. And I think I would almost rather have, for the same amount of money, I would almost rather have the Sapphire, because I think the Sapphire is just more desirable. And I could probably attempt to cross this to a PSA 10 at some point in time if I wanted to. They're obviously not doing that right now, and I don't know that I would want to do that, but we'll see. So absolutely love this card. Just gorgeous looking. So that's that. Set that off to the side here. And we'll put them back there in front of Baker. Another pickup. I've talked before about buying the Lubob dip. So we have two pink PSA 10 refractors. I was bidding on these on eBay. Missed out on it. They went for like 145-ish. The seller recognized me. Pro tip, make your eBay handle the same as your IG handle. And said, hey, I have two more of them. I'll do them for $125 a piece if you buy two. So, and I believe he actually watches the channel too. So I got both these for $250, which I feel pretty good about that. $125 a piece. I'm not the biggest Lubob guy in the world, but I feel like just the news of him coming back and doing anything would make this a $250 card. I don't know for sure, but my first Lubob purchases, I am looking at some other stuff on him. Like I said, not the biggest believer in him, but I just feel like the price is too cheap, and I'm a sucker for the pink and purples, This has been well documented on the channel. So we have this as a recent mail day pickup as well. All right, let's get to the main event. This was not a planned purchase. I hope this card is okay. I can feel there's padding in it, but all it was shipped in was just a flat rate DHL envelope. So this was the Myslabs purchase, a pretty expensive card. It was one that I was looking at when I sold the Vlad purple and said, man, it would be nice to have one of those. But it was way more than what I wanted to spend. One popped up on Myslabs, this card and another purple. The guy listed the purple for 2K and quickly sold it for 1,200. And I was like, man, he took a big discount on that, which I guess that was recent comps. So then there was this card, and I put an offer in on it fairly low, expecting it not to get accepted. He came back. It was originally listed for 3K. The guy came back at 2,500. I came back at like 2. My initial offer was 18. He came back at 23. And I was very close to accepting that, even though it was more money than I was probably comfortable spending. I had it, like it was in the fun money pile. It wasn't like I had to dip it, and I did not have to dip out of card money to make this purchase. And then I was like, okay, I'll counter back at 2,100, and then next thing you know, he accepted it. Now, what I didn't realize, and Myslabs does allow this, you have to be approved. You have to apply to sell on the Myslabs. They don't just take anybody. It was coming from overseas, Hong Kong specifically. That made me a little nervous, but everything checked out. It's a PSA graded card. The number looked good. It was in a new label. It's a numbered card, and everything seemed to check out with it just fine. And once again, I had some pretty good faith because Myslabs requires like you to be approved to sell on there. And I bought this. I don't know when this video is going to post yet. I bought this card on the 4th of July. I'm sitting here 4 days later and I have it already. And it came from Hong Kong. So I thought that was ridiculously fast. So let's go ahead and tear this open. Like I said, I wanted to open this on camera just in case there was an issue. Okay, it's in another. Where's the card at? Okay, card's down at the bottom. Okay. So, spoilers. It is another Vlad card. This feels a little thick, but he threw some protection cards on top there to help protect it. That looks pretty good. A couple little scuffs on the case, but nothing that you wouldn't expect. All the security stuff looks good. So, what we have picked up is probably the best. It's the most expensive card in my collection now, at least based off last eBay comps, and probably the best looking card in my collection. 2019 Vlad Guerrero Jr. Topps Chrome Blue. This is numbered out of 150. Last eBay comp on this, and there has been multiple sales in the last few weeks, were all at about 2,900 plus. So close to 3K. And I got it for 2,100 bucks. So definitely have a lot of wiggle room there. And what an absolutely stunning card. Like that just looks great. I love the sapphire. And that just smokes the sapphire. I'm a sucker for color match. What can I say? But it is what it is. A little zoom action there. So we have a nice little Vlad collection going. I don't know that I want this much invested into a non-established player, if that makes sense. Um, like there's definitely some risk with him. Just sliding this around so the blue can catch the light a little better. So I don't know that I'm going to keep both of them. I may look to move one or the other, and I honestly don't know which one. Prob This I can move and probably break even on it right now. This I can move and make a profit on right now. Just with the last eBay comps being at 3K, even if I took 2,500 for it, I'm still making a quick 400 bucks on it really quickly. But I'm probably gonna hold this one. This is a pop 22. It's the blue. It's the color match. I feel like, obviously there's the super short print stuff, like, number to 5 reds. Um, there's some high end autos and things like that. Blue auto, his refractor auto, first Bowman Chrome numbered autos and stuff like that. That would be higher end. But in my opinion, I feel like base card wise, other than the super, super short print stuff, that to me is the most desirable card for him because of the blue on blue. And it's also numbered and it's also low pop. So I believe it's pop 22 last I checked, like I said. And the blue on blue just looks absolutely great. So I was in love with the purple. Yeah, it's love at first sight on this one too. Like, what a great looking card. And like I said, I was not planning on buying this. This was one of those things that kind of fell into my lap. Just like the purple Vlad did. It kind of fell into my lap. I'm going to do a separate video on how your buying decisions trickle down, like the ripple effects of the buying decisions that you make and how you allocate your money. Because I think there's like an interesting flow chart here that goes back like 3 cards ago that you could kind of trace back, like, because I did this here led me to be able to do this here, which then led me to be able to do this here, which then led me to be able to do this. So I'll save that story for its own standalone video and not disrupt this mail day. But there we have it. The 2019 Topps Chrome of Vlad, True Blue, not the Blue Wave, refractor. The Blue Wave is out of 75, but the way I understand it is the waves are less desirable, even though they are shorter print. People would rather have the True Blue, but they both look really good. I looked at Blue Waves as well. So excited to get back into Vlad. And like I said, I may end up moving one of these, maybe the Sapphire. We'll see. But maybe I'll keep them both. We'll find out. We'll see what he does. If his prices spike because of the home run derby or something. I kind of talked about this with Filmington in the video that I did with him. You look at all the young stud guys like Soto, Tatis, Acuna, Ohtani, Vlad, and his stuff just looks so much cheaper. And I understand because he does have some risks involved, but to me, he's less risky than Ohtani. And Filmington comped him, like his high-end comp to Albert Pujols. And I could see that. I didn't think of that before, but, him saying that and then me going to look at some stuff, I get it. So that's all I have for you guys and girls today. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff down below. And like I said, don't forget to check. If you're looking to buy a card, check all the selling platforms. There are a lot of them out there. Do your due diligence. You could find deals. Catch you on the next one. Peace.